continue to give the prophecies and the revelations that the Lord has given me the grace to always give to the people of God all over the world. Because a lot of people have been coming to Major Prophet of God and say, the Major Prophet of God, we want to know the end of the matter and what is going to become of all the issues as regarding the people of Biafra and also the people of the country. And these people are coming from different places to ask the Major Prophet of God to continue to prophesy all these things as I'm seeing them, and the realm of the Spirit to begin to prophesy them the way they are written there. The Lord has taken the Major Prophet of God. Remember the Ghana matter. When I give you the prophecy, I say opposition scuttle the power and become the president of Ghana. You look at it, it came to pass. Remember the America came to pass. Remember assassination, Donald Trump came to pass. Remember Bola Ahmed Tinubu came to pass. Remember Ghana last 2 years come to pass. Remember so many prophecies that has fulfilled on this altar. Don't forget that in 2019 there was one called 36 state governors prophecy that came to pass on this altar. You can check from my channel, you will find out. And so today people are asking me, Major Prophet of God, this issue of what's called Nnamdi Kanu, and also the issue of what's called Simon Ekpa right there in Finland. What's going to become the final chapter? And the Lord said, tell it to the people. I am seeing what's called the case of Simon Ekpa ending up with what's called people should pay him. But I'm looking at instead of this man matter to become an issue that will be dragging, and now they are now filing and file and also asking Nigeria to pay Simon Ekpa and also pay Master Nnamdi Kanu for wasting their time and all of these things that is happening there. Now I look at the realm of the Spirit, and the Lord began to show these things to me, and I said these things are not things I'll keep quiet, because as a Major Prophet of God, it's a big task that whatever is happening on the face of the earth, the Major Prophet of God has to come out and prophesy them the way they are. And so I'm making sure that these prophecies are given, because I'm sure what's called Nigeria charged to pay Simon Ekpa right there in Finland. Remember, I'm a prophet. It's a messenger I am to give the message the way they are. And not only that, and the Lord took me to a place called Biafra land. And as I look into the place called Biafra land, and I see myself, I see what's called streets are made with the name of Simon Ekpa and the name of Nnamdi Kanu. MC what's called some airport. The airport that is already built called international airport in different zones. I see some airport bearing the name of these same people. I'm sure what's called avenues. I'm sure what's called the road. I'm sure what's called different places. And not only these people, I'm seeing people like Ojuku, or to make Ojuku right there. And I begin to see so many things that are going to be built on that land of Biafra. Somebody will be like, oh, Major Prophet of God, is that the only place you are seeing? That is the place that is in vogue right now, because I'm seeing very soon a time is coming, and I'm seeing what's called university curriculum, especially in the university of the University of America, where they have what's called the Oxford University. I see what's called Cambridge. I'm seeing different international universities copying and writing books with the name of Simon Ekpa. The simplest way to actualize what's called independence and what's called declaration of sovereign state. And I see where people are now going to do what's called political. They enter into the class and they see people now studying this. The study is called a study of what's called political science. And right there in the curriculum, I am seeing a shocking surprise. The name Simon Ekpa and the name Master Nnamdi Kanu coming out on curriculum on what's called political science study, that people are right there in different universities of the world, and as they are studying how can a black man, how can a black people be able to do this kind of a thing, and now to the level of what's called declaration of their sovereign state. And also from there, as time goes by, the Republic of Biafra finally actualize and finally come to full existence, because a black man thought about this and bring a template and played on template and improve on template and use the template and come to a point that results to what's called a free and fair exit from another country. This is something that the world is going to study. This is something that white people are going to study. This is what I'm seeing in the realm of the study, where I'm seeing right there in Finland, and people are studying and people are taking time to study this man and asking questions, and books are written, different books and curriculums right there in universities. As this goes on, I see the same thing also in different universities, even in Africa. And this alone, many people will study this and become master degree holders. Master degree holders in what's called freedom fighting, master degree holder in what's called the declaration of a republic, and master degree holders. And people that are going to study this are political science students, and people will study this. And this is a book that I'm seeing in the realm of the spirit, because everything that the Lord has shown to make your prophet of God has already been tabulated in the realm of the spirit, and this was going to happen whether you believe it or not.
The law. Let us look at what is happening in Finland currently. There is protest in Finland. The Biafrans, they are demanding the release of Simon Ekpa, saying that he is not inciting them, contrary to allegation making a round that led to his arrest.
Yeah, you know what is happening in Finland before the Finland Convention. The federal government of Nigeria tried by all means to stop that Finland Convention. Mostly Nigeria and British, they tried their possibility to stop that occasion, but the way they got Chukwuka wanted, the thing happened perfectly. Now, federal government said that Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity in Nigeria. Sit at home in a Biafra land, and they say that what's going on mostly in the southeast now is not Simon Ekpa that's causing sit at home in the southeast. Now, after the program moved perfectly, and the whole world see what is Simon Ekpa telling the whole world about Nigeria government, because Nigeria government, they didn't validate their citizens. It's not only Biafra land, including southwest and north. The politicians, they didn't validate their citizens, and that's what the Simon Ekpa is saying the whole world. And the Nigeria turned it and said that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist in Nigeria, mostly in the southeast. Now let's go back to north. What is happening in the north? Is this Simon Ekpa causing it? The answer is no. And now the Simon Ekpa can deceive millions of Biafrans in the diaspora. The answer is no, because the people in the diaspora, they are not mugus like people in Nigeria, because mentality of people in the diaspora and mentality of people in Nigeria cannot be the same thing. Poverty can turn you your thinking to another thing, but the people in the diaspora, they eat satisfied than people in Nigeria. They have security than people in Nigeria. They have a good government than people in Nigeria. You see, the orientation is different. Simon Ekpa cannot wash brain those people in the diaspora. Okay, let's see. Okay, Simon Ekpa wash people in Nigeria. Now, diaspora, is it Simon Ekpa? There are millions of Biafrans in the diaspora, and different people that love the Biafra come outside and honor the invitation card Simon Ekpa give the whole world about the Biafra nation. And those people are saying that Finland government do what? Holded Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist.
Okay, how do you see the protest in Finland demanding for the release of Simon Ekpa?
That's where I'm going to. I started to have the thing started. Now, the people, the Nigeria government said that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. That's why I say that Simon Ekpa can brainwash people in the diaspora. It means that it's not true. What they are telling Simon Ekpa is in Nigeria, it's not. That is the reason why you see millions of Biafrans, thousands of Biafrans, hundreds of Biafra, single of Biafra that said that Finland government need to release Simon Ekpa that Simon Ekpa is innocent. What Nigeria government said for on top of Simon Ekpa's head. It means that Simon Ekpa, what is Simon Ekpa is doing is genuine thing, and his people love him so much. Come to the southeast now, is what is happening. On Monday, they did perfect sit at home. Is this Simon Ekpa command the people in the southeast to this sit at home? And when the governors in the southeast there, and another people in the government, another people in your region, see tell you as a governor of the state, you need to sit at home. Even they see you outside, whatever you see, take it. They said that in the southeast, people in the southeast said that let government listen and listen very well. If you come outside on the Monday, whatever you see, take it. They will see as a zoom, as a terrorist in their land. Is this Simon Ekpa is commanding them for that moment? That time, the answer is no. What the people in the diaspora agitating to release Simon Ekpa is their 100%, and they see that Simon Ekpa is a sincere person, and the Simon Ekpa is already staying in Finland more than 20-something years, over 20 years, and he didn't have anything bad record in the Finland, and he's a citizen in the Finland, he's a lawyer. Is going to be a master in the Finland, somebody that have that kind of record in the nation. Is it a terrorist the way Nigerians want to say it? The answer is no.
Okay, now let us look at PANDEF. PANDEF is Pan Niger Delta group that comprises of the Igbos, the Yorubas, and the Mudubets, and their leader is Edwin Clark. They are warning Biafrans who are agitating to stop and join Nigeria.
Edwin Clark, or whatever his name, I want to ask you a question.
He's a leader, he's not a spokesman.
Leader is leader or not the leader, but the people that come outside and say that Niger Delta is not a Biafra land.
Not only Niger Delta, I say PANDEF comprised of the Igbos, the southeast, southwest, that is Yorubas, and the middle belt that are asking people who are agitating to accept Nigeria.
Now, come to that agitation. When you want to have anything in life, everybody cannot agree with you. That is the truth. In the government of Nigeria, Ahmed Tinubu is a president of Nigeria. At least 75% of Nigeria do agree for Ahmed Tinubu. Whether you like it or leave it. Even on 75% is too small. Almost 85% in Nigeria they agree for government Ahmed Tinubu. But as far as you are there, you must do it. Bow. Whatever Ahmed Tinubu said. In a Biafra land, we are not saying that everybody will agree for they are a Biafra. But when the government started performing very well, you will see what all of them will do it in. Agree for Biafra nation.
You mean whether the PANDEF, whether the middle belt, whether the southwest, southeast, everybody will accept?
100% when the time reach. We will not beg anybody again. The time, like God's kingdom, God cannot, when time reach, God will not beg you to serve him. Even they say that if you woman be not serve God, you command stone to do it, to praise his name. And that's what's going to happen in Biafra land. Whatever, whether you are Igbo, you are the Soko, whatever you are belong to, he said that you are not a Biafra. We, the people that come outside the agitate of Biafra nation, will not beg anybody to agree. But when the time reach, our people say that eke choke, and when they share, let me say, when they divide share, property, we know where you belong to. Are you getting me? Whether Igbo, some part of Igbo, Niger Delta, Asaba, Benin, Akwa Ibom, Some of them will say they are not a Biafran. But when the time reach, they will know where they belong to.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lawrence. This is a good place to let you go. Thank you very much. This is Satellite Media, and I'm Mr. Matt.